Despite Rwanda boasting of more than 90% internet penetration figures, the number of Rwandan-hosted websites still lags behind when compared to her East African neighbors. In a bid to increase this figure, the country's Ministry of ICT, through an umbrella organization, RICTA, has launched a campaign to get more Rwandan businesses registered using the local domain .rw. We are joined by the CEO of RICTA, Grace Ingabire, to shed more light on this. Thanks so much for joining us on the show today, Grace.
Thank you, Makeda.
So, other than patriotic reasons, what would motivate someone to use the .rw domain?
Thank you, first of all, for inviting me. So what will motivate Rwandans to adopt .rw? It's a brand. It's our identity as Rwandans. So we are encouraging Rwandan businesses operating in Rwanda, even foreign brands operating in Rwanda, to adopt Rwandan brand. This is our identity as Rwandans.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you think more Rwandans haven't already done it?
The reason is that people still have that belief that .com has a global reach. Yet it's not the case. So today, with the campaign we are running, we wanted to convey a message to all Rwandans to understand that .rw has a global reach. It does the same work as .com.
Right.
Yes.
There's been a focus, especially recently, on internet security.
Yes.
How is that being maintained with the .rw websites?
So as of today, we are working in partnership with an entity called RICTA. They are the ones protecting the security protection for .rw. So .rw is secure, same as .com.
Right.
Yeah.
So this new campaign,
yes,
Nahisemo, tell me more about it.
So Nahisemo campaign is a 3-month campaign targeting Rwandans to promote the usage of .rw. It will create awareness. As I said earlier, there are people who still believe that .com have a global reach, yet it's not the case. So for us, we are targeting all Rwandan's companies with no web presence, that is, with no website, and as well those who are still using .com to adopt .rw as it works. It's there, it's available, it's affordable, it's reliable, it's a brand as Rwandan.
Are there any extra incentives that are there for companies to want to move over to .rw?
Okay, as an incentive as of today, I'll talk about the pricing. When you do a price comparison, .rw vis-a-vis .com, .rw costs 12,000 Rwandan francs, which is basically $13. And when you buy .com outside of Rwanda, depending on where you buy, the range is between $9.9 to $15, and you add the transfer charges. So when you do that, it's a bit expensive comparing to .rw. And when you buy .com from local companies, it's higher. It's 15,000 and more. So for us, we believe .rw is available and affordable to Rwandans.
Right.
Yeah.
For diasporas who
Yes.
want to have the .rw stamp, if you will,
Yes.
is it available, as easily available as it is here?
Yes, it is available. We have resellers of .rw who are automated, so you can just go through their website and get your domain name in less than 5 minutes.
Right. You know, last year there was another campaign,
Yes.
the Doing Business Online campaign.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if it did the numbers that you expected it to do. How is Nahisemo going to change that? And why didn't the Doing Business Online campaign make as big of an impact as you wanted?
Okay. The last year Doing Business Online was mainly targeted the small market, which is the SMEs. But this year, the campaign Nahisemo means, first of all, I choose .rw as my brand, as my identity. So this Nahisemo campaign, we are launching it with the partnership of Ministry of ICT and Innovation, which will believe it will have a broader range, and it falls into their vision of transitioning Rwanda into becoming a digital economy. So for this year, we are targeting a broad range of markets, big brands, businesses, all entities, schools, cooperative, SMEs, all of them. Actually, it's a national campaign.
Right.
Yeah.
How will RICTA determine the increase of the digital footprint of Rwanda?
Okay, as of now, we have identified, as I said, we are targeting more of the ones that are using .com, .net, and .org. So we have identified some of the companies which are around 4,000, more than 4,000, that we are trying to reach out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So for those people, just before I let you go, you know, because you did mention that people who are reluctant to do the RW domain, it's because they think that .com is more international or has more of a global reach. Whereas, what are the arguments that you are giving them to say that RW has as much of a global reach? Because as it stands right now, if you say that your website is Grace, I would automatically think grace.com. So how would you convince them that it has just as much of an international appeal?
Okay. First of all, the reason we are doing this campaign is just, first of all, to demystify this perspective that people are having. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the social media platform. We are using some ambassadors that are already using .rw, which prove that it works. We have the MTN CEOs on board. We have different segments, like the lawyers. We have the ICT sector. So we have chosen ambassadors who will be advocating on our behalf. It will go on both social media. We are going to do on-feed. We will do as well B2B businesses.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Grace, thanks so much for joining us on the show today.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Makeda.